Wow, take a look at this. Beth and I picked beans this morning from our garden, and I cut them up and canned them. And as you can tell, I've got 4 quart jars here and 3 pints, and I'm still using the old the jars that actually olives came in those jars. And of course, this is Tostitos chunky salsa, came in those. And I always check the tops, and we clean them up real good after we use the product that's in them. And from there, they're reusable because they've canned with heat before in order to be able to seal them. So, and this is actually one of our jars here, right there. But yeah, these were all jars that have been used for something else, and the one here actually had beans in it before, and reusing it and that. So, wow, success again. They're cooling off right now, and if you remember last week, I brought some of them up here so you could see them. We butchered one of our piglets, about 20 kilos, so about 40 pounds, a little over 40 pounds. And we cut up the meat into stew size chunks, and I canned 5 quarts and 2 pints. And I didn't show you the result at the time. I kind of went through the canning process for you, but the result you're looking at right here. And of course, this ring around here is some of the fat, because after they're cooked in that, it's not harmful whatsoever. You keep an eye on it, and that as long as it's sealed, and that you're just fine, and that. And sometimes what I'll do is just kind of, but the fat, the little bit of fat that's in there, will around the ring here, and no harm for that whatsoever, as long as it remains sealed, and that you don't want a lot of fat. Like I said, try to take as much off the meat as you possibly can, which is kind of impossible because the meat's kind of marbled and mixed in with the fat and the gristle and that, so you're always going to get some of that, but it works out fine. Even some of the old, boy, if I can locate some of the old meat we got here, oh gosh, from last year. Let's see if I can pull one of those up and show you. Oh, yeah. Here is, I'm going to set it on the edge of the table. This was canned last year, and that. And of course, you can see there's a little bit of fat still up there. But that's after now being, and still sealed, of course. After, again, those are pork chunks for being in there approximately, oh boy, I can't quite remember, but it's probably been at least 8 months, 8 to 10 months or longer, that since I canned these right here. Still perfectly okay, and that we haven't opened any of them yet, and we'll probably do that fairly soon, just to try it out once. But I've done this before, so this isn't my first rodeo with this. But just wanted to show you what I did today with the beans, canned the beans. So pick them in the morning, can them in the afternoon, and boy, do they taste so good, so fresh, and that, and even better than any of the canned stuff here. And just so nice to be able to eat some of the fresh produce from your garden a month or 2 or 3 down the line and get that freshness taste still to it. And the same with the meat here. So from the back of the camera here, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Everybody have a good day. It is still Sunday here, and enjoy your day. And like I said before, it is the Lord's Day, and sincerely hope that the good Lord blesses you all.